everybody, Lisa here. Welcome back to my channel. I am super excited. Not only because there's a new unicorn friend on my bed, but that is a story for another day. But because I have been in contact with somebody who watched my, okay, so deep breaths, Lisa, I can do this. I'm not even holding a grounding stone. I haven't had any coffee. It's not early in the morning. I'm kind of out of excuses. So I'm going to try to calm down. But probably it's not going to happen. So a little while ago, somebody who watches my channel, her name is Pixel Posy, she reached out to me because she had watched my wish list video and had seen that I really wanted the Monstarot. And it turned out she had a copy and she wasn't using it and she wanted to send it to me. So to say I was like over the moon is, I'm a little excited. It came today and I was like, oh, I like took the outer like wrapping off and I'm like, I need to open this on my channel because I've never actually seen it in person. I've only ever seen pictures of it online. I'm really excited. It came in this like really nice black box. So I'm gonna just. Okay, look, so as above, this must be from another tarot deck. Does anybody know what deck this is from? I feel like I should know. It probably says so below inside the box. It's nice that she found like a sort of deck-sized box to ship it to me in. Oh my god. Okay, I'm dying a little bit right now. I cannot wait to tear. Okay, I'm not going to tear things. I'm going to be good. I try. There is like, if you see me staring in a funny way, it's because there is this one little tuft of hair that has decided that it's gonna have a party all by itself. So it's just kind of up there doing its thing, and I've tried to calm it down, but like me, it's just too excited. Oh my god! Sorry, I just interrupted myself because I was opening the video. It's too excited to settle down, just like me. That was what I said. Look at the most adorable. Ah! Sorry, this is really cute. Oh my god, that is the cutest card I've ever seen. Look, it says fruit shop and cake shop. Like that one is the cake shop. Yeah, that one is cake shop. That one is fruit shop. How freaking cute is this? Aww. Aww, she's really nice. That's gonna go on my wall. That is so cute. Okay. So this is it's so much bigger than I imagined it. I don't know why I imagined it being like a little deck. I'm gonna get it out of its bubble wrap and then I will show you the box. But I totally pictured it like smaller than this for some reason. I don't know why, but oh my god, I am literally dying right now. Okay, so first of all, the box is adorable. Look at the meditating monster. I have to tell you that because I didn't have the physical copy of this deck, I did get one of those Fool's Dog apps for my phone, and I've used the Monstarot cards as my card of the day for like, I don't know how long now. It's a 2-piece box. Oh my god. Like this is like basically virtually untouched. So even in here, there's some little things from the artist. So there was like a little, is this a crystal? There's like a little, oh my god. Okay, sorry. I should show you so that you can be a part of this process too. There's all these like little goodies in this little pouch. So I am gonna open that and look at that because I want to look at all the things. I can't believe this stuff is even still in here. How freaking cute. Okay, so first of all, this is like a paper boat. Do you guys remember paper boats? Please tell me I'm not alone in remembering. Look, it's a paper boat. The artist says, thank you, Joanna. So the artist must have done little paper boats, like folded them by hand. It's a paper boat. I could not be more thrilled about this whole thing. Okay, and then it's numbered. So this was actually deck 115 out of 500. And it's all mine now. Okay. Oh my god. And then there's a card from Joanna Nelson Studio, so I will hold that up too. She also has a deck, I think it's out now or it's going to be out soon, that's I think called Mystical. It's some kind of kitty deck. And they've got these cute little like cat type creatures on it. But it was the Monstarot really that grabbed me when I saw it. And then there's this little thing in here. I want to try to get it out. It's like a little stone. Hold on. I think it's a stone. Or a bead? No, this is totally a stone. Does anybody know? It's like a pale green. Let's see if I can get it up to the... it almost looks like a little piece of glass with moss in it. Like it almost looks like, it reminds me of water. This is so cute. This was probably like tied around something and it came with it. That is really cool. I'm looking in the actual camera because my eyes are bad and the camera makes it bigger. But yeah, that is so cool. Okay, so I'm going to try to neatly tuck this stuff back in its little thing so I can keep it nice. I really just want to dig into the cards. Like, I cannot even wait. Like, at all. And I'm dropping things because I'm so excited. Just dropping things on my bed. All right. All right, I can do this. I can do this. It should not be this hard. I'm literally fumbling because I am that excited that my hands are going everywhere right now. Okay, where's my little stone? There it is. Okay. I smartly dropped it into the lid of the box so that it wouldn't slide away on me. So I'm going to drop that back in there. Oh, I cannot even with this. This was so generous and so, I'm so excited. I don't think I've even ever seen the backs or the book. Okay. Oh my God. Okay, I gotta stop. I gotta share. I'm so sorry if this is the most annoying video ever to watch. I'm just really excited. So this is the little white book companion guide. And I didn't even know this would be in here, but it actually looks like it has a pretty nice chunk of text for each card. So those are the minors. So they've all got, so it's all about the same. So the majors, the minors, they all have about a half a page. And this is not a small, like, book or deck. I need a reference. I need a reference deck. No, you know what? I'm just going to do this because I don't want to have to pause and then edit. And these cards are delightfully big. So the thing is, oh my God, I'm so excited. I had no idea they were this big and the artwork is so beautiful. Okay. She can do this. I'm not even going to edit this out so you guys can see just how ridiculous I am, but I'm really excited. So the thing is with I'm interrupting myself again. Okay, stop. Okay. The thing is with anything that sort of brings out my inner child, of which I am very familiar, with cards, I love when they're big because they make me feel small. Does anybody know what I mean by that? I actually once had the Inner Child Tarot, and every once in a while I think about getting it back again, but I don't know that I'd actually work with it that much. But one of the things I loved about it for inner child work is that the cards were big. They were bigger than these, and these are a decent, like, these are big. So yeah. And I actually thought this deck was a standard size, so I'm actually kind of stupid excited right now about this. But anyways, I'm going to show the backs. I think I said I was going to do that and never did. So those are the little paper boats. And when I interrupted myself a second ago, it's because I realized these are the paper boats, and then she made a little paper boat and sent it with the deck, and I think that is amazing. Okay, so there looks like there's an extra card, so I'm probably going to read about this one in a minute because I don't really know what this one is for, but this is the Illuminator. The cardstock is like thin, but they're big, which is probably what makes them feel really flexible. But I love that they're big and that I can see all the details in the artwork. I am so excited about this deck. So this one says the Illuminator. I'm probably going to end up walking through this whole thing. I mean, I'll try to do it quick, but I mean, we're going to be here for a minute. I'm just saying. I need some quality time with this deck right now. So this is the Fool, who I adore. Look at his little friend. Like, I love these characters. Every single card makes me smile in its own way, and they're so vivid and bright. Like, I can't with this. Okay, so that's the Fool. The Magician. And I realized when I knew that this was on its way to me, I was like, I mean, I have really adored Tarot of the Magical Forest, but this is speaking my speak in a way that one, you all know I love that deck, but this one is like even more me, if that makes any sense. And I suspect that it's going to fill a similar niche in my collection, and I suspect my Magical Forest is going to be probably perma-neglected after this. But this is, look at this High Priestess. Like, my heart is bursting to have this right now. I mean, you guys just don't even know. I keep going speechless. I hope that's not the worst thing ever. If you're watching this video and me going speechless makes you absolutely nuts and you need me to stop it, I will try to do better. But I get really speechless. The thing about this Empress card, see the little ladybugs next to her? This actually is super meaningful for me because ladybugs are sort of my personal symbol from my inner child work and for my littleness when I let myself really embrace that side of myself. That's why on my, it's so hard to get a good image, but that's why there's this, can I do this? I'm going to see if I can do this. It's That's why there's this little bitty ladybug on my tattoo. Let's see if I can rotate it. No, it's not. It's so hard to show because angles being what they are. But, oh, wait. If I go sideways. So right on the leaf of my lotus tattoo is a teeny tiny little ladybug on the open leaf. And that's on purpose. That was part of my design because I really wanted a really cute little cartoony ladybug to represent that part of my healing journey and my work and being at peace with my inner child. And so anyways, so when I saw the Empress card come up on my app for this deck and saw those little ladybugs, I literally lost my mind. I was like, this is, you guys, this might be like a, I know I feel like I'm saying this a lot, but there's something about this deck that feels very much like a soul deck. At least it touches a part of me that no other deck really has. It's what I wanted the Inner Child Tarot to be and wasn't. It's, I think, why I was drawn to the Fairy Tale Tarot by Lisa Hunt. Like, look at this Emperor. Okay, I can't spend an hour on every card. I'm sorry. The Hierophant. Like, if you let me get away, I always say that. If you let me get away with it, I will show you every card. But I'll also spend too much time. This Lovers is adorable. I never thought it would matter to me or that I would care about things like gender and stuff like that. But these little friendly, playful monster characters are obviously genderless, and they're, anybody, you can identify with all of these. The Chariot. I love these little happy purple guys. And you notice there's no reins, there's no ties. They're just like magically pulling this like character behind them. And I even love that there's like this little dude hanging out back here. Like there's, this strength card is my entire life. Like I look at this little beastie, and she's totally like got him in hand, and it's perfect. Pixel Posy, you have no idea how much this means to me. Like I almost want to cry right now. This Hermit card with his like age still showing. This, now if this isn't Yoda to anybody, I don't know who is, but look at the candle melting on his head and his little beard and his little, it's actually a little lightning bug, not a lamp. There's so much sweetness, and joy, and every card makes me smile. And I don't think I would have any difficulty reading this. I even love, okay, so there's another little ladybug friend here, but this one has little spikes. Look at the little spikes on the ladybug. I'm looking in the viewfinder too because I can't look away, and I'm sorry if that's distracting for you. I'm not quite in the camera lens, but the Hanged Monster. Now, to be fair, I never really thought of myself as somebody who was like monsters. Like unicorns, yes. Monsters? But these critters are so sweet and lovable. And the artwork is just my style. It's all beautifully done and vibrant. And there's, like, look at this fish riding the wave between the two glasses in Temperance. Like, each of these creatures has a personality. Like, I would die for a storybook featuring these characters. They're everything. Look at the tower and the little birdhouse being toppled over, and this little monster guy over this little critter here just kind of like hanging on for dear life. And I haven't even read the book. I don't even know. I found out about this deck after the Kickstarter was over, once it was already on Etsy, and I was so close to purchasing it, and then I had gotten something else. Oh, that's right. I had gotten the Crystal Unicorn around the same time. And I was like, Lisa, don't be ridiculous. You don't need all these playful decks. You have Tarot of the Magical Forest. You have this, you have that. But the more I looked at this artwork, the more I just fell in love. That's the moon. The sun. I mean, I feel like I'm super late to the party on this. I don't know if a lot of people have this deck. I don't see a lot of this deck going around. And I did, so for the record, I did find out that the artist does plan to do a new edition, a second edition, and I think she's going to do a Kickstarter, that's Ace of Wands, next year sometime. So that was sort of my backup. That was not my backup plan. That was my plan until Pixel Posy reached out to me and offered to send me her copy. I am so grateful. Like, I'm so grateful. This is so perfect for me. And I'm going to be working with this deck next week, like, spoiler. And I'm probably putting this video up right away. Like, I'm not even going to try to wait. Look, there's another spiky ladybug, but it's a different kind of spiky. Sorry, I know that made my color go all weird. Okay. 4 of Wands. I'm going to try to be quicker. More ladybugs. These little creatures remind me of, like, little ant creatures. Like, something small, but, like, mighty. You know what I mean? I can't wait to read through the guidebook. A 6 of Wands riding on his little snail. I love it. Oh, my God. And, I mean, they're classic images. Like, there's going to be no problem for me to read these. Like, they're everything I need in a deck. Yeah, I have a feeling, like, I'll report back after I've worked with it, as you all know, for a full week. But I have a feeling this is going to probably replace my Tarot of the Magical Forest, because I love those creatures and I have some affection towards them, but nothing like what I feel for this. And I know this is first impressions, but it's kind of not also, because I've been looking at this deck now for months, and I've been using the app for at least 2 months now, I think, since well before I made my wish list video. King of Wands. Now, Cups is my favorite suit, and I haven't seen, I think, every single card yet, but I think I've checked all my good ones already. Ace of Cups cracks me up because it's this great overflowing cup, which I always love. But then look at this, like there's these lotus flowers in the water, but look at this hungry lotus just, like, gobbling up the water. Like, yes, so much water. There's so much personality. I can't. I love the 2 of Cups. My heart is so happy. The size is such a pleasant surprise. I really thought these were smaller. I love the way that I can sink into the art. I love this 3 of Cups, for the record. I love that there's these, like, 2 characters, these 2 flower creatures in the front that look sort of like one type of creature, and then this, like, mushroom creature in the back, and they're all having such a great time. They've got their beverages. They're really happy. Love the 4 of Cups. Still get the sadness in the 5 of Cups. Look at how pleased the younger monster is, like, with the gift that the bigger monster is giving her. She's just got, like, this, like, happy grin, like, is that for me? And she just looks so, that's how I feel right now. This is how I feel right now. Like, that big monster is pixel posy. Like, I'm even talking like I'm 5. I'm just really, this just brings out all of my happy littleness. I even love, like, the super long legs on this ladybug. Like, even the ladybug is, like, whoop, on its legs. It is like, okay, I'm out of here. I just... Pleased as punch, 9 of Cups with his spider friend. And the spider doesn't even freak me out. And it's not even the kind of spider I would normally like. But if you look really closely, it has, like, a little kerchief or something on. Like, it's so cute. The 10 of Cups with their little teeny monster friends. There's something about this that feels playful and mature. I don't know how to say that. It's obviously not mature. Like, it's not what I mean. It's like, it doesn't feel like it's pandering to me, if that makes sense. It doesn't feel like it's trying too hard to be adorable. I feel like it's a particular world that I've gotten to peek into, which is what Tarot of the Magical Forest did. But those colors, see, I'm already talking about it in the past tense. I feel like such a betrayer. But the reality is that these colors are so much brighter. The Tarot of the Magical Forest does have deeper tones, vivid, and the artwork is well done. But this pulls, yeah, I keep saying the same thing. This just pulls something different out of me. And I'm totally showing the whole deck at this point because I'm committed now, and because I'm really enjoying going through it with you all. But look at this sad 3 of Swords, and, like, the little puddle, which you can imagine is from the rain or from his tears or from both. Poor little monster friend. I mean, you see these little paper boats just show up. There's something so, yeah. Somebody recently asked in a forum, I think it might have been in one of the Facebook groups, and said, if you could go into a tarot world, which one would you go to? This one. For sure, this one. I just want to talk to them all. I want to get to know them. I just realized this is all in order. I don't know if she must have put this back in order for me. Which is super sweet, because I get to flip through it in order. I'm almost feeling, like, reverent now. Like, I'm getting through the deck, and I'm like, I have yet to find, I haven't thought of a single gripe with any of these images. Like, and it's so funny because every little detail, right down to like their little stripy stockings, like their pants, I guess, on this little Page of Swords. And you can imagine, like, this one's riding a little bird. I'm really bad with bird knowledge, so I don't know what kind of bird that is, but it's, oh, maybe a hummingbird. It looks a little like a hummingbird, but like gray. You can imagine how teeny some of these monsters are. And I love the little bit of shine to their outfits. Like, this looks like almost like she's made out of, like, she's got some kind of shiny dress on. That Queen of Swords, I love that. I feel like the symbology that I need is there for sure. I've probably said that already, but the symbology that I need, this Ace of Pentacles, is so perfect. Like, look what I have! I have a thing! And that's kind of like that beginning opportunity sort of energy. I don't know. The Balancing Two of Pentacles. And these waves at the back with the paper boats remind me of, like, the scene. Oh, I guess that's exactly like the classic Rider-Waite. There's like that scene. Like they're standing on a stage and it's a backdrop. I love this Three of Pentacles. Look at the tree. Like, is that his head? Or is that... oh! It's like they're putting together... This cracks me up. If you look, the two little monsters down at the feet have like the instructions. It's like they're putting together flat pack... I'm going to call it flat pack furniture because that's what Becca called it. But IKEA furniture or something like that. It looks like they're putting it together, and so they're all helping each other. So they're like reading the instructions and helping. How perfect for the Three of Pentacles. Like, I can't with this. I like that this feels less grippy and greedy than some of the fours do. So she's holding her pentacle and she's definitely holding on to all of her resources, but she's not, like, she doesn't feel like she's holding it too tightly. Do you know what I mean? And obviously we can read that into it, but Five of Pentacles, which is one of the darker colors. I think it's probably one of the darker ones, color theme-wise, in the deck. Six of Pentacles and the sharing. Love this, like, elephanty, almost like creature, but with a tail. Like, I love that these creatures are not recognizable. I love that. Like, he's even just already plucked. He's like, yep, this is the right one. I'm gonna pluck that one. I hope you all understand what I'm saying, because I feel like I'm just kind of like letting you into my head as I'm looking at this. But I love how big they are. I love how vibrant they are. I feel like I'm just saying the same things over and over again. Look at the unicorn pig. There's a unicorn pig. I seriously approve. Look at this 10 of Pentacles. They're very recognizable. They're recognizable at a distance. They're, like, you know what I mean? Like, they're not, you don't have to peer at them for a while to figure out what you're looking at. There's no thought needed. Like, no, you don't have to figure it out. Do you know what I mean? I don't really have my words. And the Queen of Pentacles. Look at the little unicorn, like lamb or creature. I don't even know. And there's like a flying bunny. Like, and I mean, these are just animals that they remind me of. And then there's our King of Pentacles. I'm seriously going to shuffle these right now. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I was going to look up the Illuminator in the little guidebook. And I haven't even read what the messages are even like in here. And I like to read the guidebooks through. So let's just see. So let me hold this guy up. So it says, illumination energy, shining the light of truth. So the artist's interpretation. The Illuminator stands tall on a mountain beneath the dark night sky. He extends his hands out to the sides and, like magic, bursts of light appear and dance into the form of an arch over him, shedding a bright glow and illuminating his surroundings. Even in the darkest of times, there exists within you an inner strength that can bring you hope when you need it. You are a magical being, able to withstand intense trials and travel arduous journeys in order to succeed. You are more than enough. The energy I'm going to cry. The energy within you will power you when all around you falls away. That's good. That's really good. Okay, it makes me think of the star, but it's got to be different. So I'm going to actually see what the star says. And I will hold that one up too. This deck definitely gets me. I can tell this is going to be so special to me. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to get out the star. Shake off some of this emotion. Let's see what this one says. Okay. So this one is Healing, Hope, and Inspiration. So artist interpretation. The star monster showers down water to encourage personal growth. 5 drops sprinkle from the cloud, representing the 5 senses. Believe in the power of the universe. It's time for transformation. As a healing tree of energy sprouts from her fur, inviting a sacred bird of thought. You are inspired to make positive changes in your life, and the star is ready to bring you hope and to guide you from the darkness into a happier and calmer phase of your life. A celestial body asking you to trust in the universe and reminding you that you, too, are a creature of the cosmos, beloved and watched over. The light of the star empowers all your senses, healing and transforming you, recharging your self-esteem, and making you feel like you can achieve anything. Oh, guys. Okay, I need to shuffle these. That would be the only thing I would say I've noticed is that the cardstock feels a little bit thin, but it doesn't feel flimsy. Like, it feels sturdy enough. And they're bigger cards, so they're going to feel a little more mobile. And I can just barely stretch my hands around them. Now, I have pretty big hands. I can usually rifle most decks unless they're super gigantic. They shuffle good. Oh, they shuffle good. This, seriously, this bit of hair is still like, hey, I'm just gonna do my own thing. Okay. There's also something, I didn't know that the backs were black and white, but there's something about the black and white backs that contrast with the really bright, vivid colors of the front. I've got what kind of bag am I gonna want for these? It's gonna have to be the right one. I don't even know what bag. Maybe I'll have to see if Peggy can embroider me a design. Maybe a little sail, maybe a little paper boat sort of design on something really brightly colored. That'd be really cute to represent this deck because the paper boats. Maybe she can even embroider me, yeah, maybe like the paper boat with like little waves, or maybe this mandala. I don't know. We'll have to see. But I think maybe a little paper boat on a brightly colored bag. Okay, I've been doing this unboxing for a half an hour. I just looked at my clock. I'm sorry, this is so long. You're probably gonna have to watch this on like double speed just so it's not super annoying through the middle when I'm just gazing lovingly at the cards. I say this now when you've probably watched the whole thing if you're still here. So yeah, these shuffle great. No complaints that way. I can just barely stretch my hands around them, and I do have big hands, so if you have smaller hands, you're probably gonna be hand over handing them this way, which I'm terrible at because I drop them everywhere. I go sideways. So, but they rifle beautifully, and ooh, I'm so excited. Okay, so I'm just going to pull another random card, read one more, and then I'm going to close this out, even though I kind of don't want to because I just want to play with them forever. And I got the King of Cups, which this is a card I tend to associate as Peggy oftentimes in my life. Not always. She's definitely got a lot of King of Cups in her, though. Let's see. King of Cups says, let's hold this up. Okay, so sensitive, balanced, and wise. Artist interpretation. He is a generous and creative soul. The king calmly rides the waves of the sea. He is in control. Alongside him, a paper boat follows the motion of the ocean. The king notices a winged jelly flying out from the water into the sky, a message to him that unconscious has been allowed to break through. Card meaning. Use your emotions, but stay in control. The king is always calm, unruffled by the turmoil around him. Keeping his dignity and discipline at all times, he commands you to maintain an even balance between your heart and your head. You should appreciate your feelings and acknowledging that they can bring you great insight, but you should not rely on instinct alone. I love this deck. So I gotta wrap it up, though, because it's gonna be like the longest video ever. Thank you so much, Pixel Posy, for sending this to me. It is going to be so cherished and so loved. You have no, I mean, you probably do because I've told you a million times, but I am so thrilled, and it's nothing like having it in my hands. I can't even believe that I managed to go teach a yoga class while this was still sitting in its box, taunting me, but I really wanted to share my reactions with all of you. But I am head over heels. So thank you so much. And I hope those of you that watched me unbox this enjoyed watching my real first reactions to having this finally in my hands. This was very much at the top of my wish list, and I could not be more thrilled. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, I'm gonna go before I keep gushing at you all, but I hope you all have a great day or evening or night, wherever you might be, and I will talk to you all again very soon. Bye!